Hey everyone, I'm Jerry D'Ambrosio. Thank you for joining me for today's special presentation. We're going to talk about a critical but often misunderstood part of trading system development, and that's optimization. Whether you're a cherry picker or fully system-based trader, understanding how and why we optimize can give your strategy a measurable edge. Let's start with the basics. Optimization is simply the process of adjusting one or more variables in your trading system to improve performance based on a specific objective, like maximizing total return, minimizing drawdown, or increasing your win rate. It doesn't have to mean overhauling your entire system. Even small adjustments like refining a moving average length or tweaking your stop loss count as optimization if they enhance results. Trading is a game of small edges. Markets evolve, volatility shifts. What worked last year may be less effective today, or what worked 5 years ago may be less effective and not holding up well over the last couple of years. Optimization helps you adapt without guessing. If your system isn't regularly tested and tuned, you're essentially driving a race car without ever checking the engine. It might work for a while, but eventually performance will break down. You don't need to change 5 different inputs to call it optimization. Changing just one parameter, like adjusting your gain target from 99% to 50%, is a valid optimization if it improves your metrics. That said, multivariable optimization can reveal powerful combinations, but it also brings higher risk, mainly overfitting or curb fitting, where your system looks great on paper but fails in real time. This is key. You have to define your objective. Are you optimizing for maximum total return, highest win rate, lowest drawdown? Without a clear goal, you risk making changes that help one area but hurt others. So the trading system that we'll be discussing today is the hot stocks. You might have guessed from the title of today's special presentation. You may or may not know that this trading system has been in the trading system viewer. This is our trading system viewer here. Just simply go to viewers, trading system viewer. This houses all of the automated trading systems that we currently are tracking. This one right here, hot stocks portfolio, you could see what the gain loss was, 99% gain, 20% loss. I'm going to click on trading system details. We'll get into some performance metrics in a moment, but just look at the description here. It says this trading system buys stocks from the hot stock search on a confirmed up signal and lets the stop losses control risk. This system uses a 99% gain, 20% loss off the purchase price to manage the positions. On each future confirmed up, the system will sell any remaining positions and open a fresh batch of positions. So if I click on trading system details, we're using the confirmed calls as the market timing system here. We just went through what the rules are for confirmed up. We're going to buy stocks from the hot stocks search. I'll go through that search in a moment. Stop criteria, 99% gain, 20% loss. That's from the purchase price. So if it goes up 99%, we'll sell it, or if it goes down 20%, we'll sell it. We want to maintain 10 positions. We do automatically replace any closed positions as long as we're still in a confirmed up situation. When entering this situation, close any open position. Now, the other situation is the confirm down, where we're taking no action. We're letting our stop criteria take us out of any positions that are currently being held. We're not replacing any positions that get sold during a confirm down. We're essentially letting our portfolio just extinguish naturally, not replaced during a confirm down. If there are still positions in our portfolio through the confirmed down when the next confirmed up signal comes, those are sold and a fresh batch of stocks is bought. Okay, that's the mechanism here. That's a variable, right? That is, you're telling the system to do very specific things at very specific times. So it's all part of an automated trading system. Invest average portfolio value, just some general settings below. Now, in terms of performance, this trading system began on January 22nd, 2024. So that's what we're looking at in terms of the portfolio equity curve all time since inception. You can see it's currently moving higher nicely over the last, let's say, 4 or 5 months. It's off of its all-time high. It had a really good run there at the end of 2024, but this is the equity curve. Performance is 3.39% over the last 1 month, 14% over the last 3 months, 39% or 40% year over year. Year to date, not great, minus 3.71%. You can see 6 months there, minus 10.54%. So it does look like it's coming on as of late. 1 month, 3 month performance is pretty good. Pretty low drawdown there as well, only about 5.5%. Here's the all-time stats, 104% total. Compounded rate of return, 61.58%. Win rate, 58%, so that's pretty good. And here are the current holdings. Okay, if I sort by ROI, you got Hood up about 60%, you got TTMI up about 58%, and so on. So we're looking for a 99% gain, 20% loss before any of these positions are sold. The drawdown here is the issue. I like the annualized rate of return. I like the compounded rate of return. The hit rate was great. The win rate was above 50%. All-time performance here, 103.8%. Love all that. And really like the short-term performance here, particularly over the last 3 months, 1 month. I like the year-over-year performance as well. This right here was tough to sit through, right? This was our drawdown here. You can see the 1-year equity curve. This was the drawdown here, 27%. I like to improve that. That's one of the metrics here that, looking at this trading system, I think needs improvement. So we made a very simple, slight change to the trading system. Everything stayed the same except for the stop loss. We capped our gains at 50%, and we capped our losses a little tighter at 10%. We felt that that might be a great start in helping reduce drawdown. Because remember, when we come to a confirmed down signal, we're not selling everything. We're letting our portfolio extinguish. We're letting our stop criteria take us out. Well, that stop criteria is a 20% loss. If you accrue multiple 20% losers, at one time or during one stretch, it looks like we did here, that's what you're going to get. That type of drawdown is what you're going to experience. So again, 50% gain, 10% loss. Look what it did to the drawdown, 11%, and didn't affect overall performance all that much. You could see all time here from the same start date, beginning of January 2024, 97%, 63% annualized rate of return. Love the year over year, and you could see what tightening up the stop did during that downturn that we had in the market. So if I go trading system details here, doesn't do anything different other than the stop criteria. There's the performance now over that same time period, and you can see what happened here. Our portfolio extinguished quicker because our stop loss was tighter. We stayed in cash during that entire confirmed down, and then just recently with the confirmed up, and you can see the performance there. 1 month, 7%, 3 months, 23%, 6 months, 24%, year to date, 30%. It's outperforming the market for sure. 1 year, 64%. Compounded rate of return, 55%. Win rate, 45%. So our win rate went down a little bit. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just shy of 50%. I think we were 55% with the first system with the 99 gain, 20% loss. I'm okay with a lower win rate if my overall performance doesn't suffer all that much, which it didn't, and in turn, we lowered the drawdown. Okay, here are the current holdings. AMER Sports here, 35%. So remember, we're capping our gains here at 50. We have some time. Doesn't look like we're in jeopardy of selling anything. 5% here. OPFI is our biggest loser. Remember, 10%. I'm sorry. So a 10% stop loss we're using here. So another 5% that we're going to cut OPFI loose. The current situation is what? We're still in a confirmed up. So if that happens to be cut loose, we will replace it. Let's now convert this trading system here. It's an automated trading system, and I just showed you the trading system details. That's the view. That's the information that you can get here from the trading system viewer. I like to take these trading systems and convert them into portfolios so I can begin to track them in real time. So if I go paper trade in portfolios, we have two options here. Start with an empty portfolio. That's going to clean the slate. It's going to take all the stocks that are currently being held here and remove them and just start fresh. I would recommend not doing that at this time. You always want to start a new trading system campaign at a fresh signal. We're in a confirmed up, but we got that confirmed up a few months ago now. And in terms of confirmed up and down cycles, we're at the upper end of the range in terms of duration of a confirmed up. So I'm going to follow it in the portfolio manager. And I'm going to click on open portfolio now. That's going to bring us here to the hot stocks portfolio, 50% gain, 10% loss. There's the equity curve, same equity curve we saw in the trading system details, and here are the same holdings that we saw in the trading system details. But now, in the Genius, in the portfolio manager here, we're tracking this trading system in real time. Market isn't opened yet. It's Friday, July 18th. So we're just seeing data here as of the close of the 17th. But once the market opens, this is going to track now in real time. You can go to reports. You can go to the summary report. Gives you a lot of the same information that was in the trading system viewer. Year to date, 31%, total gain 97. There are the number of winners and losers. 46% total. Here were the best and worst trades. The commission paid. Some other information here, percent gain loss on positions, current position by symbol, and current position by industry, giving us an idea of how overly weighted maybe we are in one industry. Looks like our biggest exposure is to the software financial industry here, 17%. I don't think we're overly weighted there at all. We're pretty spread out in terms of the other sectors in our portfolio, so that's good. We're well diversified there. And finally, let me talk you through the search. Here's the search that's being used, the hot stock search. We talked about the exit criteria and when we're going to be buying these stocks, right? At a confirmed up signal, we're going to manage the positions based on the 50% gain, 10% stop loss. If we get stopped out of any positions during that confirmed up, we will replace. When we come to a confirmed down signal, just going to take no action. We're not going to buy anything new. We are going to manage our positions based on that 50-10 exit criteria. Here's the search. Let's go through the parameters. Stock price less than $100. Okay. Average volume, 50-day moving average greater than 250,000 shares. Just some general price and volume restrictions. We want the recommendation of the stock to be a buy. We want the percent price change to be greater than or equal to 1%, meaning when we run the search, we want the stock to have gone up that day by at least 1%. Price, split adjusted, trending, weekly, plus plus. What does that mean? That means we want the stock's price to have gone up each of the last 2 weeks. If I click on that, go to custom, kind of see the custom window here. We're looking weekly. By the way, each week is a Friday. So we're looking Friday compared to the previous Friday, compared to the previous Friday, and so on. And over the last 2 Fridays, we want the price to have been higher than the previous Friday. Comfort index greater than 1. We want the comfort index also to be greater than it was 4 weeks ago. Stock price split adjusted new high over 5 weeks. We're using end of day data here. So just a new 5-week high. It's called hot stocks, right? So we want the stocks to be rising in price, with some nice acceleration. Price actual greater than or equal to $1. So stocks anywhere between $1 and $100, and just some exchange and industry groups. We're not looking for short ETFs, inverse ETFs, and just kind of eliminating all of the optionable indices. And that is the search. We're sorting by RT times CI. So if I run that search as of right now, or just to close of the 17th, here are the stocks in the list. Here's just the top 10. Now this is an ETF, so it's actually returning some ETFs, and that's fine because nowhere in the search parameters did we exclude just normal ETFs. We don't want inverse ETFs. We excluded those. Palantir, this one here tracks SoFi, Riot, it's a crypto miner. So we have double leveraged ETFs on individual stocks now. I think that's a nice advantage for us if we know how to trade them. There's this company SoFi, and here are all the stocks in here. So RT times CI. Look at the RTs. Now, with ETFs, right, our RVs and our RSs are going to be 1. We don't assign a rating necessarily to RV and RS. We give them the equal values of 1. We don't track the underlying fundamentals of the ETF, right? Because it's so many stocks. So RV and RS are fundamental indicators. We assign one. Some of the other ones do have RV and RSs because they're equities, and they're not all strong. Some of the indicators here are below one, but look at the RTs. This is a momentum type trading system, right? Not really looking so much at fundamental valuation here. It's just strictly technicals. It's hot stocks. It's ones that are moving rapidly. But the CI indicator comes into play here. RT is our short-term trend indicator. CI is our long-term trend indicator when it comes to price performance. Again, short-term compared to long-term. Good CI scores across the board here. So these stocks have shown the ability to withstand long or lengthy downturns over time, and they are rising in price right now. So if I graph them quick, nice overall price movement. Sure, you got this one that pulled back quite a bit, so did the overall market here, but that is a hot stock. That is a hot stock. That one is as well. We don't have a ton of data on some of these, but they are high-flying, smooth-sailing type stocks, and that's what that RT times CI sort gives us. Brings it to the top of the list. All right, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's special presentation. Any questions, just let us know. Email our support department or give us a call. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.